Hello everyone and welcome back to Newegg TV. My name is Paul. Today, once again, we have a very special guest in the audience. It's Leon. How's it going, Leon?
Good. Yourself?
I'm doing fantastic. Thank you for asking. You have brought with you a couple Brix Pros. And my very first question, well, okay, let's start with what the Brix is. Brix is a device by Gigabyte. There's actually a whole series of these. They're very, very small form factor, bare bones PCs.
Right. So we do have a whole product lineup, like you did mention. We have the smaller versions. They're good for media centers. They're good for home desktop space. They're good for office space. We built on top of it this time with our Brix Pros. So on the graphics portion, we do have with the Brix Pro, we're running Intel Iris Pro graphics.
Okay. So back to my original question, which I just have to ask. We have two of these. What is the plural of Brix?
The plural of bricks, I would say brixes.
Brixes?
Brixies. Brixies.
I want to say brixi or bri, but
we'll let the users decide on that.
So post a comment in the comments and let us know what you think a group of bricks should be called, like a gaggle or something like that. But anyway, so apart from that, what we're going to be focusing on today is the Brix Pro. So these are sort of I guess the Pro implies these are maybe better performing. They have sort of beefier internals as far as that goes. They're slightly larger than the smaller versions that are available.
Definitely. So definitely with the Pro, you're going to be expecting more. So what we've done, we've actually, it's a little bit larger than what you find in our other Brix models from our i3, i5, i7. What I have here today, I have a red one and a black one. Okay. The red being the i5, the black being the i7. These are also on Newegg right now for sale. We'll be running a lot of promotions this year. We want to try to promote this a little bit more, so definitely check back a lot to see if we have anything going on. The main differences that you can see in these two models is, like I mentioned, we're running Iris Pro graphics this time around. Okay. And we're going to show you some demos with the monitor behind me and also the one to Paul's left. But not only that, it also supports a 2.5-inch hard drive or SSD.
Oh, nice. Okay. So going back to the internals a little bit more, you mentioned i5 in the red, i7 in the black one. So these are both based on Intel's 4th generation Core processors. Internally. They're using the integrated graphics that go right along with that, the Iris Pro graphics.
Yes.
And then also, just as far as size goes, but also performance, in this tiny little box right here, we have both the ability to connect to a 4K screen, so we got a little bit of a demo going on back there. And that's going to be most ideal use for video playback and that sort of thing, watching that Super HD content.
Home theaters, your own personal videos, 4K, and we're doing 4K through HDMI. So we're not using any special cables. Most homes, they do have HDMI cables with their high definition or ultra high definition TVs. So that's something, easy connection that you can connect to.
And then just in case you guys are wondering, there's also a DisplayPort out on the back of both of these as well, so you do have that option.
Yes.
Okay. And then what we're also going to be demonstrating over on this monitor, this is a 1080 monitor, and we're going to be showing a little bit of video game playback because these do have the chops to actually play back even some of the most recent
most
titles.
Intensive games.
Battlefield 4 in specific is what we're going to be showing. And that should demonstrate both the ability to play the high-end games, but also you can assume that any other games that possibly aren't as 3D intensive. I'm thinking games like StarCraft 2. For some reason, that's the only game that pops into my head right now.
StarCraft 2, LOL, Dota 2, Counter-Strike. All of these would be able to run as it's not as intensive as the new recently released game like Battlefield 4. And
you're going to be able to run those full HD, 1080, and get nice smooth playback, 30 frames per second or above. And then one last thing I want to point out, since these are technically bare bones systems, they come nearly complete, but there's a couple items that you will need to add to get everything up and running, and that would be an mSATA or a 2.5-inch?
mSATA or a 2.5-inch. So basically, just like our Brix line, what we have, I actually have a picture of it on the back of this.
Okay.
The two items that you're going to be looking for, you're going to be needing basically the SODIMM RAM, which is the RAM portion, an mSATA, which is basically your storage option. But with the Brix Pro, you also have the choice of going with a 2.5 drive.
Okay.
So I can actually show you guys on the monitor behind us. What we've done here is we actually have it set up on an mSATA, a 64 gig mSATA, and we also have a 300 gig SSD connected to it.
So that's something that you wouldn't necessarily expect in something this small.
Such a small form factor.
That you can actually have that sort of ideal situation of a very small SSD, and then a 2.5 inch. So you have two SSDs in here right now?
Yes,
so,
two SSDs.
But then that would also give you the option, for instance, if you want some mass storage, adding a 2.5 inch mechanical drive could give you something like another
1 terabyte
of internal storage there. And that's something you typically would only see in like a desktop system, having physical space for two drives there. So very nice flexibility there. And of course, you can choose the drives you want, the speed you want, and the capacity you want as far as the memory and the storage goes.
And not only that, we have to keep in mind that even for the small form factor expandability, we have USB 3.0 ports. We have 2 in the front, 2 in the back, so you can use hubs, you can use additional external hard drives to actually get more storage out of this.
Very nice. So just about all of the expandability and connectivity that you would expect with a full-size desktop, just in a very, very tiny package. Excellent.
So let me get this video running for you guys so you guys can have a look. I also want to mention that with the Brix Pro, we also do include that Wi-Fi. So if you have an issue with going through a network, or you don't have Ethernet cables where you're placing your computer or near your TV, you can definitely use the Wi-Fi connection.
Okay, so and personally, I like Wi-Fi, but I generally lean towards a wired connection, but you got both of them on here, Ethernet in the back as well as the integrated Wi-Fi. So here's some 4K footage though, looking quite nice.
So we've showed this at CES this year. These systems can run 4K flawlessly. We also have another demo we're going to show you in a few minutes with the gaming system. Okay. So this is our 4K. We're using a Seiki 4K monitor, 39 inches, and as you can see, this is the graphics you can expect from it. And
you guys are obviously watching this on whatever monitor or display that you have at home, but I can at least tell you this is beautiful, extremely sharp, very vibrant color images. Of course, that's going to depend a little bit on the monitor that you're actually connecting to, but just the fact, again, that you can get 4K straight out of the box here. So as the content becomes more available for watching videos or anything like that, you're going to have immediate support for that. So 4K ready right out of the box.
Yes, 4K ready.
Okay, now the question that I know some of our fans at home are probably interested in, we talked a little bit about at the beginning, is gaming on this. Can you actually do some effective gaming with the latest games using a system that is this small? To that end, let's play some Battlefield 4.
All right.
All right. So this is just the first level of single player right here. I've, of course, played through this many, many times. Actually, maybe once or twice. Gotta learn how to crouch. Some excellent tagging going on over here.
So you guys just need to remember that we are playing on such a small form factor, and this is Battlefield 4. This is a really graphic-intensive game. Now, if this is for, the younger generation or any other gamers who like to play the RTSs, those Dotas, those push-pull games, this is a great solution for you to use for your desktop.
I've been baffled by this door.
So just go the other way.
This way?
Yep.
That's where I came
straight
from.
Through.
Oh, there we go.
There you go.
Missed that one. See? Oh, jeez.
Apologies, drop. Damn it, Ricker. I almost shot you in the face.
Oh, it's dangerous.
Ease up, Pac. Where the hell you been? After the handoff went pear-shaped, I came straight here. They were Russians, right? Spec ops, 1 second they're there, the next they're not.
Take deep breaths, son. You got the intel?
Yeah, got it.
Nice play.
All right, so as you guys can all see right now, we're running Battlefield 4. The graphics with it are playable. We're playing on a medium setting right now, and we're getting decent frame rates from it. So if you don't plan on doing anything this graphic intensive, or if you do, and it's just something to get you by, this is definitely a good solution for you.
There's ammo in that crate.
Oh, I need ammo. Aha. That's better.
Hold the fire.
I want to let me use my sights.
There he is! Irish, watch out! Fuck off with me!
There we go.
Wrecker! Hostiles in the windows across! They got me pinned!
Yeah.
More incoming, see him?
I'm easily able to get headshots.
All right, Wrecker, he's down!
Except for that guy. He was
Heads
wily.
up, engaging!
There
Two
we
more on the
go.
left, drop him!
Yep.
Good aim, Wrecker!
Haha.
Get up here! Anything still moving? Got them all. Clear!
So, Leon, can I just spend the rest of the time playing Battlefield 4?
You can definitely
okay,
pull
Aaron?
one out for yourself and
All right.
maybe keep it here.
All right, so let's move on. I'm gonna go ahead and shut this down.
All right, guys, so what we've showed you guys the 4K, we've showed you guys the system playing Battlefield 4. I brought out another system right here just to show you guys the back IOs. And from what you can see is we've talked about the 4 USB ports, and they're all USB 3.0, the 2 on the back, the 2 in the front right here. And not only that, just now playing Battlefield 4, we're running off the 3.5 millimeter headphone jack, and this headphone jack is comboed also with the SPDIF port.
Okay, so you can use it for either one.
Right. We also have the Ethernet in the back right here, the display port, and then the HDMI, and also the standard power that comes with the Brix unit. It comes with a wall outlet, so you don't have to buy another additional cable.
Okay.
And it also has a Kensington lock. So
Perfect.
in case you want to be using this demoing outside, you want to use it at a show or something, this is a great solution for you to actually secure your device.
Very nice. So that's kind of a rundown of the Brix Pro, guys. If you're interested, definitely check it out. We'll have links down in this video description, so you can click on those, head over to newegg.com, check out pricing and availability. And I think that's going to wrap it up for this video.
Yes, thank you for having me.
Thank you very much for coming by, Leon. We invite you to come back whenever you have fantastic new products like this to share with us. Thanks to all you guys at home for watching, of course. Don't forget to subscribe to our Newegg TV YouTube channel or any of our other YouTube channels if you're interested in more content just like this. We'll see you all in the next video.